So here we are. I was welding, trying to do some work with my MIG welder here, and my trigger switch went down. It's a Miller MIG welder. I've probably activated this thing, I don't know, 40,000 times or something like that. As you can tell, it's pretty dirty and beat up. This is the original switch in it. I needed to get some work done, and I happen to have these just sitting in my workbench here. And it fit as a replacement, but I'll show you how I took it apart anyway, so I'll set that aside. But I was going along welding, clicking here, and then all of a sudden it wouldn't activate anymore, and well, I was pretty upset. I unplugged it from the welder and then shorted the connections together, and sure enough, that confirmed it was the switch itself that went down. So I took it apart and pulled it out. And I was actually pretty surprised that it looked like that I might be able to take it apart. So the first indication was this brass insert. And, well, I thought it'd be pressed in pretty bad, but then I noticed, well, this thing rotates around that. So I took one of my tools here and I just got in there. And sure enough, you push hard enough and that pops right out. And you can pull the switch off. So that's pretty handy. You just kind of pull it up like that. You got your spring and everything in here. And then I saw the micro switch in here. So this was this one that I had. I kind of cut it to just make it work to get through. To fully get it out though, you just kind of take these and you pop these out as well. And I might just do that now because I can actually fix that and got it working again. And it might go out again, but whatever. It's actually easy to take apart and repair, which I was surprised again about. So you just pop those pins out and then you just pull out your switch like that. It's pretty handy because it's just connected and it just friction fits against there and makes the connection on that. So on these ones you got your normally closed and normally open. I just cut out the normally closed because you don't use that one, and then you just use the common and the normally open, and there you go. But anyways, what went out on this one was the contacts were a little iffy on it, just because it's probably not sealed and they get a little dirty, but I don't mind that because actually you can just pull off the leverage bar here and pull it apart. And there you go. It's a pretty simple switch here, and I'll bring it up so you can see it a little bit better. But you got some bimetal here. You got a copper contact bar and the spring that keeps it into the normally closed position. You push down and it just switches the contacts down. And there's your, your famous micro switch sound there. It's pretty nice because I just needed to pull this part out and clean the contacts just a little bit and then pop it back in, and it's 100%. So I'm going to put this bad boy back together and put it back in, and then we should be back to 100% with this thing. So I'm actually pretty happy about being able to repair equipment like that. So I'm sure you can probably buy this switch on eBay or DigiKey or wherever pretty cheap, but for me I'll just take it apart and clean it every once in a while. So anyways, here's the quick video. To put it back together, I mean, it's pretty simple. You just throw everything back together, and in the reverse says that I just did it. But anyways, there's that, and thank you for all your support, and I hope this helps some people out. Bye.